Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back again my online video channel. Those who have not yet subscribed my channel, please click the subscribe button given below. In this session, I'm going to share my knowledge on spinal nerve, intercostal nerve, and typical intercostal nerve. Spinal nerve is a mixed nerve that contains both the motor fibers and the sensory fibers. The sensory fiber, which carry sensation from periphery to the central, and the motor fiber, which carry motor response from central to the periphery. Spinal nerve is formed by the union of ventral and dorsal root of the spinal segment. It is a segment of the spinal cord which contains gray matter in its inner core and white matter on its outer core. There is a two horn. It is the posterior horn and it is the ventral horn or anterior horn. From the anterior horn, ventral root arises, and the posterior horn, there is the posterior root arises. And the posterior root contains a ganglia which is called the dorsal root ganglia or posterior root ganglia. This ganglia actually contains unipolar or pseudo-unipolar neuron. And these two roots fuse to form a nerve trunk, or it is the spinal nerve. And these spinal nerve now divide into two ramus. One is the ventral ramus, and that ventral ramus again divided into anterior cutaneous branch and the lateral cutaneous branch. And the dorsal ramus, which divide into lateral and the medial branch. So this is the nerve trunk. It is the spinal nerve. That spinal nerve has three parts. One is the root, another one is the trunk, and last one is the ramus. Among of them, the ventral rami of the thoracic 1 to 11 spinal nerve is known as intercostal nerve. And the ventral rami of the thoracic 12 intercostal nerve is known as subcostal nerve. The typical intercostal spaces are the thoracic 3 to thoracic 8 intercostal space. But the typical intercostal nerve are the thoracic 3 to thoracic 6 intercostal nerve, because the thoracic 1 that contribute to form the brachial plexus, and the ventral nerve of the thoracic 2 that form the intercostobrachial nerve, and thoracic 7 to thoracic 12 intercostal nerve that actually supply the anterior abdominal wall. So that the thoracic 3 to thoracic 6 intercostal nerve that only present in the typical intercostal space, and also it only confined or supply the thoracic wall. So that the thoracic 3 to thoracic 6 intercostal nerve are the typical intercostal nerve. One important clinical condition that related with the intercostal nerve, and it is known as intercostal neuralgia. Intercostal neuralgia is nothing, it is the pain distributed along the cutaneous supply of the intercostal nerve. That is known intercostal neuralgia. That is all about the spinal nerve, intercostal nerve, and typical intercostal nerve. Thank you again for watching my online video channel.